welcome, GRAR Nation. We had another Board of Directors meeting today. Quite debatable.
Good meeting, lively discussion, as it should be, of course.
Yeah, so some of the things that have happened in the last weeks or the last month since we haven't talked. GRAR has been doing a great job at raising funds. They're up to $21,000 worth of sponsors, and that will allow members to attend for free. So keep an eye out for that, for sign up for the GRAR. Purchase agreement, the forms committee got together. We're going to add a field with a co-agent and license number. A lot of places need that, so we're going to put that on. The Candidate Review Development Committee is in the process of identifying and asking people to step up and run for the Board of Directors. If that's you got questions about that, give myself or Adam a call. It's always a very educational thing to do, to sit here for 3 years and know what goes on behind the scenes. So
any of the directors, I'm sure, would be glad to have a conversation.
Yep. And speaking of that, we just got back from D.C.
Yeah, a lot of good things going on in D.C. You can tell it's been a busy week with committee work here. Thank you for participating, those of you who serve on committees here. But also it's been a busy week of travel for others of us at GRAR. Directors have been to various summits. There's a T3 summit that's gone on. There's a Real Trends convention that other directors went on. And then a group of us also went to the legislative meetings in Washington, D.C., which were hosted by NAR. A lot of good things going on out there. Grand Rapids, you should know, and really the whole West Michigan area is looked at a region that is doing a lot of things right, a lot of good economic activity. And I think Chief Economist even used West Michigan.
Yeah, Grand Rapids versus another area.
As an example of a place where things are going well. So I think there's reason for good feelings among all of us as we look into the future here in our housing market. The other thing that went on, as it should, is the push to make sure that we all carry forward to our legislators the benefits of home ownership and carrying forward the initiatives that strengthen that for the American public and for our consumers. So a good visit, good visits on the Hill, and a lot good going on at a national level.
Yeah, and we also had a chance to sit in on large broker idea exchange, and we hear this all the time, and I know you guys are all hearing it as well. Coming soons. It's across the country. Everybody's wrestling with that, but it's good to know there's now an app out there called Hip Pocket. So obviously it's getting a lot of traction. Realogy's signing up with them. So we're going to put together a task force committee to look into that. Should we have that? When we have our coming soons, and rather than just keeping it to ourselves, should we let our members know in this kind of market? I think it's worth looking into, so we will be looking into that. Yep.
Another piece of today's meeting was a review of a new applicant at GRAR, which, shall we say, presented some challenges and some need to ask questions.
It always does.
And a good outgrowth of that today was that a decision was made by the Board of Directors really to put together a group to look at some standards for application for new members. Maybe you have histories that make us wonder about their level of professionalism. So in the spirit of professionalism, we'll be taking a closer look at that through the work of the committee as well.
Great. Also, if you have a chance, we've done some major renovation and landscaping to the back of the building, some seating areas for when you're here for meetings or whatever. Stop by to take a look at it, or maybe better yet, Julie will put a video in here so you can see it, because we continue to have construction problems out on Kenmore. So if you're coming to the board, do know that you will have a delay and you can't get off the exit if you're coming from the west and want to get off at the normal one that you would get off to go to the Kenmore location. So I think that's all we have today.
That's a wrap.
Remember to keep it professional. Treat your fellow members as you would want to be treated. Thank you.
Thanks for all you do.